Hello, I'm Emily.
I'm Kevin.
This is Belle, and this is Max. And we are living full-time in our Ram Promaster camper van. And we wanted to share the top tips for living full-time in a van with dogs. It's super important in the van to keep the dogs clean. We sleep with the dogs in the bed, so that makes it even more of an important goal to make sure that they're as clean as can be at the end of the day. So the first thing that we use is this dog foot cleaner. We got the Mud Buster, but you can get anything like this that has little spikes in here. We fill it with water and soap, and it helps clean their paws. Boop, boop. We just put their paws in and go up and down, and it cleans them so that their paws don't drag mud into the bed or into the van. We keep the dogs clean with baby wipes, so you can either get whatever baby wipe you can find at the store or the specific dog wipes. And we take one and use it just kind of as like a washcloth and wash wherever you need to on the dog, and it does a really good job wiping the dirt off for when you're gonna right before you're gonna put them on the bed, or just anytime you're bringing them in the van that you want them to be a little bit more clean. In the van, we have a designated dog towel. It sounds kind of funny because of such a small space we have, but we have one towel that's mostly used just for the dogs. So that's to clean their feet, to clean their backs, whatever we need to use. It's a specific towel that we know that we can just use to keep the dogs clean. It's been really nice to have these rugs in the van as well, because the dogs track in mud and dirt every time they jump in the van, and it kind of collects the dirt so that we can just shake it out instead of having to sweep every time that the dogs bring in any dirt. It's also machine washable, so we can just throw them in the wash, which is a lot easier than having to sweep, multiple times a day. Added benefit is Belle literally folded this herself by digging it, so it doubles as, oh, you getting comfy? It doubles as a little bit of a dog bed for the dogs as well. So I love when they're comfortable. It makes me comfortable as well. So if the rugs help with that, that's great.
Really important thing to remember is to make sure that you do not run out of dog food. We've been traveling all over the country, and some places dog food's not super readily available. So if you run out of dog food, you might have to drive like far away to get dog food. So it's really important to make sure you have enough dog food all the time. It's important to have a really good dog food container because it keeps the dog food fresh, and it also contains the smell, because we're often camping around animals and other things, and we don't want mice. So you got to keep your dog food contained, and that's why we have this great container that's air sealed, holds a 30-pound bag.
It's always important to plan on how you're going to bring water for the dogs on outdoor activities or hiking. So we have two options. First one is a dog water bottle like this that you can squeeze and have the water come out the top, and then it just goes back in when you let it go. And this is a great option for doggies. They can just drink right out of the top like a bowl. You gonna go for it? Yeah. And then it goes back in, so you're not wasting water. Wasting the water that they don't drink out of the top. We have the option of a collapsible bowl when we go on hikes or outdoor adventures. So it's great. You can just push it down and it collapses super flat. You can hook it onto a backpack and just bring a regular water bottle and fill up just a little bit as you go along on the hike.
We have these long leashes when you're in a place where you're not really sure what wildlife is out there, or if you're around lots of other people. We like these long leashes, and you can actually attach it right to this clip on the Promaster, and then you attach it to the dog, and then they can kind of run around, and they got lots of room. So for Max, we actually always put a harness on him when we use the long leashes, because he likes to chase after, wild animals, other people. He runs after them, and he tends to run, then and so we like to attach it on his back so he doesn't hurt himself. So it's very helpful.
It's important to have a plan for when you leave the dogs in the van if you're exploring a national park or any other area that you don't want to bring the dogs. So what we do is make sure that we open all the vents. So we'll open the side vent and then the window by the bed, and we put all the window coverings on, and then we turn the fan on as high as we need to, and that circulates the air really well throughout the van. If we need a little extra circulation, we'll turn on this fan and maybe even put it on the ground to make sure they're getting airflow if they're laying on their beds. And that keeps it about 10 to 15 degrees cooler in the van than it is outside. Another option, depending on if it's hot, if it's really hot like when it was in Utah for us, we'll keep the car on and then just put the club over the wheel. So make sure that, I mean, no one's gonna steal the van because they can't, but the dogs still have the air conditioning on. If we're going to like a short observation point or something like that, we'll feel comfortable leaving the van on so that they can get some AC. It's important for safety to have some sort of command to get the dogs back in the van. So that's if maybe there's cars around or other animals, or we just need to get them in the van. So we taught them go home as the command to get in the van. Let's see if they listen today. Pups, let's go. Go home. Go home. Belle, go home.
Go, Max.
Good boy. Let's go. Good girl. Come on. Come on. You can do it. You can
Come on,
do
Belle.
it. Right here.
Come on, Belle.
Right here.
Oh!
That's the first time she's ever done that. She kind of hit her head right here, but it worked. Max, you taking over the seat? Good girl, Belle. Let's treat her. Good girl. Yeah, you did so good.
Well, that's it for our tips for living in the van with the dog. If you have any other questions, feel free to comment below. Also, please subscribe to our channel. We'd really appreciate it. We post new videos every Saturday of our travels. We also provide some van life tips. If you have any questions or anything you want us to make a video about, let us know.
Thanks for watching.